Unit 9 Flowers in Russian Culture. Reading 2. Find out the single words for the following meanings. A. A strong, usually pleasant smell aroma. B. Different colors of paint, especially as used by an artist palette. C. To a great degree immensely. D. Lasting only a short time fleeting. E. The act or process of producing children or baby animals procreation. F. Enclosed something, in or as if in a capsule encapsulate. G. A type of treatment which involves massaging the body with special fragrant oils aromatherapy. H. Causing to be kept away repellent. I. To be a sign of something that will happen in the future foreshadow. B. Words like gift-giving, heartwarming, cardboard, etc. are compound words. Make a list of such compound words from the text. Answer. Flower gifting, heartwarming, cardboard, aromatherapy, lesser known, fortune-telling, self-murmured, newlywed. C. Complete the sentences below with the correct information from the text. A. People do not care which flowers they are receiving as long as the flowers are beautiful and they give a pleasant aroma. B. Flowers are gifted worldwide to express love and affection. C. Following the strict flower etiquette while gifting flowers in Russia saves you from offending people. D. Red carnations symbolize the 1917 February Revolution produced by the Russian Social Democratic Workers' Party of Bolsheviks. E. Russian people believe that the white carnation symbolizes bad omens, so we should not gift them to performers. F. Russian people do not gift red puppy flowers to their beloved ones because they think if they do so their love becomes weak. G. When Russians want breakup from their beloved ones they gift a bunch of yellow flowers. H. Chamomiles have medicinal values so they can be used for the treatment of fatal diseases. I. We should not gift a white lily bouquet in a Russian wedding as it symbolizes death. D. Answer these questions. A. Mention any 2 reasons for which people gift flowers to others. Answer. People gift flowers to others for many reasons, including to express love, appreciation, sympathy, gratitude, congratulations, or to simply brighten someone's day. B. How do people feel when they are gifted flowers? Ans. People generally feel happy and appreciated when they are gifted flowers. Flowers have been shown to have a positive effect on mood and can help to reduce stress and anxiety. C. What determines the selection of flowers for gifting in Russia? Answer. The selection of flowers for gifting in Russia is often determined by their symbolic meanings. For example, red roses are often given as a symbol of love, while yellow flowers are associated with jealousy or betrayal. D. Which event in Russian history is reflected by the red carnation? Answer. The red carnation is associated with the October Revolution of 1917 in Russia, which marked the beginning of the Soviet era. E. Does a Russian like to keep a white carnation under his/her pillow? Why? Answer. Yes, it is believed in Russia that keeping a white carnation under the pillow can bring good dreams and peaceful sleep. F. What's the reason for connecting the red puppy with fragile love? Answer. The red poppy is often associated with fragile love because of its delicate petals and short lifespan. G. What makes the Russian people eat red poppy seeds in their wedding? Answer. Eating red poppy seeds at a Russian wedding is believed to bring good luck and fertility to the newlyweds. H. Do you prefer to grow chamomile in your garden? Why? Answer. Chamomile is a popular choice for many gardeners. Because it is easy to grow and has many health benefits. I. What color is chamomile? Answer. Chamomile flowers are typically white with a yellow center. J. Write the names of 2 flowers used for fortune telling. Answer. 2 flowers commonly used for fortune telling are dandelions and marigolds. K. Which flower is mostly used in Russian weddings? Answer. The most commonly used flower in Russian weddings is the white lily. E. Do you know other flowers that are commonly used for gifting? Write the names of those flowers and the occasions on which they are gifted. Roses. Roses are one of the most popular flowers for gifting. They are often associated with love and romance, and are commonly given on Valentine's Day or anniversaries. However, they can also be given on other occasions such as birthdays, Mother's Day, or as a way to express sympathy. Sunflowers. Sunflowers are often associated with warmth and happiness. They are commonly given as a way to express gratitude or as a way to brighten someone's day. Orchids. Orchids are often associated with luxury and beauty. They are commonly given as a way to express admiration or appreciation and are often given as gifts for Mother's Day, birthdays, or as a way to say thank you. Grammar 2. Complete the following sentences with the correct form of the verb in the brackets. A. The children arrived 5 minutes ago. Arrive. B. Ramchandra had bought the ticket before he went to the cinema. Buy. C. Alexander conquered 1/4 of the world before he was 30. Conquer. D. When she came out of the airport, nobody was waiting for her. Wait. F. I found a 1,000 rupee note in my pants pocket while I was washing it. Wash. G. Somebody knocked at my door while I was taking a rest. Knock. H. Every year, he saved some money which he spent to buy a new house. Save. I. I was having my breakfast before I went to work. Have. J. The train had left before we reached the station. Leave. B. Complete the story below with the correct form of the verbs given in the brackets. A young lady entered a shop in Birendranagar, Sirkhet. She put a few items of food in a bag. She chose a time when not many people were there in the street. She waited for the moment when no one else would see her running away. When the shopkeeper checked the goods, she gave him a 1,000 rupee note. As soon as the shopkeeper opened the box, she snatched all the money from it. Meanwhile, she had run out of the shop before the shopkeeper realized what had happened. When the shopkeeper checked the amount in the box, he found that the thief had taken only Rs. 450. As the thief had left a 1,000 rupee note behind, the operation cost her Rs. 550. Writing 2. Write a story using the outlines given below. Answer. Once upon a time, there was a great conflict between the birds and the beasts. Both armies collected together, each determined to prove their superiority over the other. The tension was high and the air was thick with anticipation. However, in the midst of all this, there was one creature that refused to join either side. It was the bat, and he declared that he was a beast and had no interest in joining the birds. The beasts requested that he join their side, but the bat replied that he was actually a bird. The birds also tried to convince him to join their army, but the bat insisted that he was a beast. The conflict was eventually resolved, and no battle took place. There was much rejoicing, and both sides were relieved that the situation had been peacefully resolved. However, the bat, who had been watching from the sidelines, suddenly wished to join in the celebrations. As he flew down to join the others, both the birds and the beasts turned against him, threatening to tear him into pieces. Realizing his mistake, the bat quickly flew away and escaped to safety. From then on, he decided that he would stick to his own kind and would never again try to join in with those who were not truly like him. The moral of the story is that it is important to know who we truly are and to stay true to ourselves, instead of trying to be someone we are not. B. Write a story that begins with the sentence, "One warm summer afternoon an old owl was dozing when a grasshopper disturbed it with a very raspy song." Answer. One warm summer afternoon, an old owl was dozing on a branch of a large oak tree when a grasshopper disturbed it with a very raspy song. The owl, annoyed at being disturbed from its peaceful slumber, opened one eye to see what was going on. To its surprise, the owl saw that the grasshopper was perched on a nearby branch, playing a tiny guitar. The owl, curious about the strange sight, decided to strike up a conversation with the grasshopper. "What brings you here today, young one?" the old owl asked. The grasshopper replied, "I'm on a journey to find the most beautiful melody in the world. I've traveled far and wide, but so far, nothing has caught my ear. I thought I'd try my luck here in these woods." The owl was intrigued by the grasshopper's story and suggested that they embark on the journey together. The grasshopper eagerly agreed, and the pair set off into the woods, hopping from branch to branch. As they journeyed deeper into the forest, they encountered all sorts of creatures from the tiniest insects to the largest beasts. Each creature had its own unique sound, and the grasshopper made sure to take note of each one. After many days of traveling, they finally came across a babbling brook. The sound of the water rushing over the rocks was soothing, and the grasshopper began to play a tune on his guitar that perfectly complemented the sound of the stream. The owl was amazed. "That's it," he exclaimed. "That's the most beautiful melody in the world." The grasshopper was overjoyed at having found what he had been searching for all along. From that day on, he continued to travel the world, playing his guitar and composing new melodies inspired by the sounds of nature. As for the owl, it had found a newfound appreciation for the beautiful melodies inspired by the sounds of nature. As for the owl, it had found a newfound appreciation for the